Hi there, my name is Carolyn. Thanks for joining me today. I'm doing another video about the stages of Kundalini awakening. And a very big stage in Kundalini awakening is this feeling of dehydration. And this is something that I personally had throughout pretty much my entire awakening for like 7 years straight. It was a chronic thirst that was it just never seemed to get quenched, and I would drink quite a bit of water and I was still chronically thirsty, and it really was amplified at times when heightened energy was coming in, times where I felt really hot and on fire. My skin would be crawling, these sorts of sensations when there was new energies coming in, higher frequencies, the integrations come in a bit deeper, and I've changed, I've shifted. And every time that happened in particular, I'd really get dehydrated feeling and really chronically thirsty, and I could drink as much constantly all day long, and it would just never feel like enough. And there's a very important component to why this is happening and why it's so important to continually be drinking and keeping our body hydrated through this process. We're not necessarily dehydrated, but the chronic thirst is what the body's requiring as it's assimilating these new frequencies, because our body is going through, it's in this chronic state of flux, in this fight or flight state, and we get periods where it's stronger, and we get integration times where we might have a little bit of a break, and then it comes, and then a break. And every time there's these changes in the body, it continually puts the body into this fight or flight mode. And this releases a lot of endorphins and chemicals. It affects the adrenal glands, it affects the kidneys, and this is chronically making us feel thirsty. And when we're also healing and moving through the toxins, moving the toxins through the body and purging and releasing all of the old energies and the old baggage, and the chakras are being cleansed and cleared. This is detoxifying, and it even gets detoxified through our organs and through our liver and through the urinary tract as well. So it's the body's requiring, if we're listening to the body and filling ourselves up with water, this is the way the Kundalini cleanses and clears the energetic channel. And you might have a lot of chronic issues in the digestive tract, and even vomiting and going to the bathroom a lot. This all requires a lot of hydration to keep the organs functioning properly, the changes in our brain, all the changes in the physical body and the energetic body, the DNA, all of these upgrades that our body's going through requires the hydration. And to help support this, we can add sea salt to our bodies, whether you drink that with water or add it into your food. I used a lot of sea salt, and I still do, in most of my foods, and this will help hold the hydration in the body. But we do want to be aware that the body's cleansing and clearing itself with water, and allow this to happen, and drink as much water as you feel needed. And also to avoid things that dehydrate you, which is like caffeine and coffee. Meat can also be very dehydrating. It takes a lot of energy and water to process meat through the body. So eating light, eating living foods, fruits and vegetables, and healthy starches, these will support the system as we're cleansing and clearing. Coconut water is extremely hydrating, and there's a lot of nutrients in coconut water. So choosing foods that are full of water, have a high water content, will support you as well as you're going through these stages. So continually just honoring the body through this process, and knowing that it's okay that the body is releasing the best way it knows how, and is supporting its system through hydration as all these flux changes are going through in the hormone shifts, and letting go and purging in the fight and flight scenarios as well, that this is what supports us. So continually drink as much water as possible and avoid things that are dehydrating through this time, through this process. It will pass. I definitely don't feel the need to be drinking water all day long as I have at times in my awakening. So it's just part of the process as you're evolving and growing and shifting and changing. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps. And if you need any help in coaching or healing, you can visit my website. The links are below, and I support your energetic body healing, chakra healing, upgrades, activations, as well as blockage removal. So it's KundaliniTwinFlames.com is my website, and thanks again for joining me. Take care. Be blessed.